Hello interwebs, and thanks for tuning in to the official WoW Insider Weekly Recap. My name's Panzer, and today I'm going to be bringing you some of my favorite stories from WoWinsider.com for the week of May 31st, 2013. I hope you enjoy this video, and if you do, remember to rate it thumbs up! First of all, let's address the big elephant in the room, and that is that today is Tuesday, not Friday. And for those of you who are longtime subscribers of TradeChat, I used to always make all of my WoW videos on Tuesday because Monday is the end of the WoW week, Tuesday is server reset day, if there's a patch or if there's maintenance, that all takes place on Tuesday. So this used to be the home day for WoW news. And also, I'm notoriously bad at getting things up on Friday, so we're gonna go ahead and give Tuesday a try. So this is week one of WoW Insider recaps being on Tuesday for the rest of ever. Okay. Wouldn't it be super awesome if rather than having a World of Warcraft launcher and a StarCraft 2 launcher and a Diablo 3 launcher, if there was just like one big Battle.net launcher that would allow you to open all of your Blizzard games, including old Blizzard games like the Warcraft RTSs? Well, MMOChamp recently data mined something that does just that. It's like a Battle.net launcher. Now, of course, this is data mined information, so it is obviously tentative and subject to change until we get any official word from Blizzard, but I have to say, as a nonpartisan bystander of this situation, my desktop is out of control, and consolidating is never a bad thing, in my opinion. If the Battle.net launcher does come to fruition, one of the games sure to be included in the future is Blizzard's newest unreleased game, Hearthstone. If you are unfamiliar with Hearthstone, I did do a video overviewing the game, which you can check out by clicking this annotation right here or the link in the info below. Now this week, WoW Insider did do a Q&A at the EU Community Fansite Summit in Versailles with two of the lead developers. In the interview, they covered an array of topics such as earning cards, unlocking heroes, building decks, crafting cards, and other stuff. To read the full Q&A, check out the links in the info below, as per the usual thing that I say after every segment that I'm done with. Yeah! Oh, and speaking of games that are not World of Warcraft, yet I'm talking about them in the WoW Insider Weekly Recap, this week we got a little more information on the console version of Diablo 3. Now notice I said console version and not PlayStation version, which is because it was Blue posted that Diablo 3 will in fact be available on Xbox 360 as well as PS3 and PS4. No word yet on whether it will be available on the creepily invasive Xbox One. We were also made aware this week that the intended release date for Diablo 3 on console is September 3rd, 2013. Now this isn't really WoW news unless you ask the mainstream media, but a 41-year-old couple was arrested this week for their treatment of two young female relatives. They were arrested on charges of child abuse, neglect, as well as false imprisonment. Now you're probably asking yourself, Panzer, how on earth is this relevant to the WoW Insider Weekly Recap? Well, they played WoW, and that's what the media is focusing on. Now, mind you, when the police went into this couple's house, it was filthy. Things were covered in mold, cobwebs, even feces. And they played WoW. There was no working bathroom, and the girls ages 5 and 10 were not allowed to leave the house even to go to school. And they played WoW. The police reported finding a pile of used condoms under one of the girls' stuffed animals. And they played World of Warcraft! Now I find this story bothersome for a number of reasons. The first and foremost obviously being the obvious child abuse and neglect that took place. Nobody should live and be treated like that. It's absolutely appalling. The second thing that bothers me is that these people weren't even these kids' parents, which just gets you into more layers of like how terrible these kids' lives are because their parents are not around and left them in the custody of these people who obviously didn't even let them go to school. Like, that's terrible. And then number three, that the media is focusing on the fact that these people played WoW like that is even relevant. More than 8 million people in the world play WoW. How dare the media try to make these scumbags the face of the game? Not to mention, I'm sure these people were fans of certain music, of certain TV shows, of certain movies. Big deal. It's not relevant to the way they treated these kids. And I don't think it's fair that World of Warcraft's name is getting dragged through the mud in this when it had absolutely nothing to do with it. On a lighter note, probably the biggest news of this week regarding World of Warcraft is Blizzard's announcement of flexible raiding being introduced in patch 5.4. Flexible raiding is a third lockout difficulty, meaning that in theory you could run LFR, 10 or 25 man, as well as flex raiding every single week. Flex raiding's difficulty changes depending on how many people you have in the group. The loot is somewhere in between LFR and normal, and it will use the loot style that you see in LFR and world bosses, like the per person sort of deal. Now, I think flex raiding is going to be an amazing feature added into the game, especially for guilds that have too many people for 10 mans and not enough people for 25s, because this is going to give the people who have been getting sat an opportunity to raid with their guild, be part of the group, learn boss mechanics, and I think it's also going to be an excellent stepping stone for more casual guilds who want to get into raiding, since the mechanics are more difficult than LFR and more similar to what they are in normal. Now, flex raiding has been a highly requested feature in World of Warcraft, and that brings us right into today's breakfast topic, which is, what is a feature that you would like to see added into World of Warcraft? For me, personally, I know it sounds silly, but one of the things I would really love to see is a color wheel. When you go to change your character's like skin color or hair color. Like, I think that there should be a bigger range of uniqueness. I just want pink hair on my blood elf, okay? That's all I want. That's all I want. But what about you? What feature would you like to see added into World of Warcraft? Let me know in the comment section below, and when you think about your answer, check out our answers to last week's question. And thanks so much for watching the WoW Insider Weekly Recap. My name is Panzer and my YouTube channel is TradeChat. If you liked the video, please comment below, thumb up, and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Be sure to check back next Tuesday and every Tuesday for future WoW Insider Weekly Recaps and to see if your comment is in our featured section. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful week. I love you all. You're in my heart. So see you soon. Bye. So I hope this happens because organization. Now this week, WoW Insider did a Q&A at the EU fan site community something or another, summit. Summit is the word that we were looking for, like Kun Lai, like the Kun Lai summit. Shut up, Danielle. Shut up. Just stop talking. This week, they covered an array of topics such as earning cards, building decks, something else. Fucking damn. They covered an array of topics such as earning cards, crafting decks, no, earning cards, unlocking heroes, building decks, and crafting cards. They covered an array of topics such as unlocking heroes, earning cards, come on Danielle, come on, earning cards, unlocking heroes, building decks, crafting cards, other stuff. Say it out loud with me. Say it out loud with me. Sing it in a song so that you remember it. Earning cards, unlocking heroes, building decks, crafting cards, and other stuff. Earning cards, unlocking heroes, building decks, crafting cards, and other stuff. Earning cards, unlocking heroes, building decks. Shit, I forgot the last one. God, this song isn't working. Earning cards, unlocking heroes, building decks, crafting cards, and other stuff. Earning cards, unlocking heroes, building decks, crafting cards, and other stuff. Earning cards, unlocking heroes, building decks, crafting cards, and other stuff. Earning cards, crafting heroes. No. Earning cards, unlocking heroes, building decks, crafting cards, and other stuff. Earning cards, unlocking heroes, building decks, crafting cards, and other stuff. Earning cards, unlocking heroes, building decks, crafting cards, and other stuff. Earning cards, unlocking heroes, building decks, crafting cards, and other stuff. Earning cards, unlocking heroes, building decks, crafting cards, and other stuff. Don't judge me, this is how I remember things, okay? Got straight A's in high school. Make fun of me, my songs work. Earning cards, unlocking heroes, building decks, crafting cards, and other stuff. See? I know it. Take 57. If the